stream of the evening. Uh, I have the chakra cards here. If anybody is interested, let me know. Um, I have not really read through the book yet, so we'll go through it together. If anyone's interested in that. These are Wisdom Oracle cards, the complete spiritual toolkit for transforming your life. All the answers lie in here. I don't know that. I don't know that for sure. That's what it says. In there. Okay. Oh, I can't use that phone because she's watching Peppa Pig. Anyhow. First person here is Anonymous for general. Anonymous for general. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Don't let anybody bullshit you. Looks like you could have a Taurus come in that might be of significance, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that makes you feel relief and also makes you feel successful. Life is starting to move forward. The world is at your feet. Sagittarius enters. Cinnamon for the rest of the month. You could have balance coming back to your life and money headed your way. You could get communication from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. And the love cup could be full and passionate with a Leo coming in before the end of the month. Looks like things should change for you for the better quickly, and something should happen that makes you very happy before the month is out. Jana, is my ex dating someone else? I don't think so. Nothing super serious anyway. Adriana, general. Okay, you've got paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that makes you feel relief. The hard work that you put in comes back to you. Or you may be putting money aside for something, but something nice is happening around finances. You should have some choices that come in. It also looks like you've got negativity moves into the past. You're moving forward pretty quickly. And you have a Leo enters. Not bad. Not bad. Davy, general for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like a pretty good day. Listen to your intuition. It looks like an old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. You could get communication from somebody that you've been hoping to hear from or something you've been hoping to hear back from. It also looks like negativity is moving into the past. Balance is coming back to your life, and the world is at your feet. Energy around you tomorrow is pretty good. Oh, Adriana, tomorrow's your last day at work. I don't blame you for being nervous. I would be too. I mean, I get nervous over everything, but I think that it's a good thing for you. You know, you made a decision, like you stood up for yourself, you made a decision. I think it's a good thing. Um, yeah, don't worry about it. It should be a good thing. I feel like everything gives me anxiety, but I would be anxious too. But Elizabeth, what can I expect from Costas this weekend? Well, he should do something that makes you happy with this sun. And there may be something that comes in out of the clear blue sky that's spontaneous, that makes you feel like the situation's a little bit more successful, like the hard work that you put in has come back to you. Something should happen positive this weekend. Out of the blue, exciting with the Fool. Something like spontaneous, like, hey, let's go for a ride here, or let's go do this. But it should be something that's fun, out of the ordinary, and spontaneous. Looks like a good thing. Amber, what are Edwin's thoughts of me? Thinks you're a smart, intelligent person who's got a lot of potential. Thinks you're reliable, loyal, and sincere. Love always, general. Okay, a disappointment moves into the past. A new beginning is on the horizon, and life starts to move forward quickly with choices. A Virgo enters, a Capricorn enters. And Fool is in reverse, which means something may get revealed around a certain significant relationship in your life. It doesn't have to be bad, but something gets revealed that needs to be dealt with before the relationship can move forward. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, you'll deal with it and you'll move forward. It's not the end of the world. Amber, what are Edwin? Oh, I did that one. Davy, love. Got a soulmate connection coming in and moving forward pretty quickly. It's possible, if you're not with anyone right now, it could be a Cancer, it could be a Gemini. But you also have things changing for the better quickly, and you're going to have choices. You may be feeling undecided, and you may decide to spend a little time exploring your options. The love cup is full with long-term potential. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There are your choices. You're walking away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. Happiness comes out around a committed relationship, and a Libra comes in. You also could have somebody from your past return, but I don't know that you're going to go backwards. Let's see what happens. You may be deciding to move forward and not go back. Let's see what happens. Georgia, update on SBA grant. The portal changed today. What does that mean? I think you're going to get the grant. Looks like the hard work that you do pays off. Growth, change, and transformation comes in. Money arrives. And you're focused on a new business endeavor or a side business thing that brings in extra cash. I don't know what that grant is for, but you should get it. Cinnamon, I'm walking away from the connection with someone for 9 years. What's the outcome when I walk away? When you walk away, new doors will open. That's what's going to happen. Yep. Knew it. A new beginning is on the horizon. Your life changes for the better quickly. You've got the world at your feet when you listen to your intuition. It looks like you've got some good luck that comes in, passion comes in, and new options come in. Sagittarius enters. You have a committed relationship possible. You've got being guided by the divine. You know, everybody that is holding on to something that is not working for them is holding back their potential and then everybody else's potential. So it's like this. And people get caught in this all the time. I've been caught in it myself, where waiting for things to get better, or now all of a sudden you think things have changed. It's like the guy who's treated you like a complete asshole for like, I don't know, like for me, it was like 8 years or 10 years. It was a long time. But every time I reconnected with him or every time he showed up, for some reason, I had hope that things were going to change or that this was going to be the time that it was going to be different. I don't know where I had that hope from. I don't know what made me think that, but that's what I thought. And I see a lot of people that are kind of in the same situation. So being that that's where I was for 10 years, nobody else came into my life. Nobody. It's not that there was nobody else around. I was out in the world every day. I was working 3 jobs at one point, crossing paths with a lot of people, but I wasn't seeing them. And what happened was when I finally made a decision, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. And it took a while. I mean, I'm going to say it was a good year, may have been 2 years. I think it was April of 2012. I think it was April of 2012 that I made the decision I'm not going to fuck around with this anymore. Now, I think in that November of 2012, I think I may have seen him one more time around the holidays. For some reason, the holidays always brought him around. I don't know why, but they did. I think I saw him around Thanksgiving. That was the last time. And I wasn't with anybody until I met Avery's father in February of 2014. So that's a long time for there was nothing. There was nothing. But it's like finally my life started to move forward. And it happens all the time. But now think of it like this. It's not just my life that was being held up. Because it's the butterfly effect. So how many people, like the other guy, his life was held up. This guy was held up. Everybody that was associated, because we were all stuck in situations that weren't, it wasn't, like I could right now be in the same situation with that Aquarius. And it would be the same relationship. Although I got to tell you that I'm very worried about him because I haven't heard from him. I haven't heard from him since February, and I've sent him several emails saying, I'm concerned, and he hasn't responded. Anyhow. New me. How will my night goes, Junior? How will my night goes, Junior? It should go really well. Things change for the better quickly. The energy is kind, caring, sincere, and there's great happiness that comes out over it. So it should be a good time. Desiree, General. Negativity moves into the past, and you have a wish that comes true. Some choices come in. A Capricorn enters that could be of significance, and success comes in around a work or financial thing. You could be hearing or running into somebody from your past. Things start to move forward pretty quickly just around life in general. Disappointment moves into the past. Tiffany, General. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life is starting to move forward quickly, and it's important that you take care of yourself. Looks like you have a new venture on the horizon that takes you to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. And you got some nice money coming in. You could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You also may be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. And the Hangman's in reverse. Life is moving forward pretty quickly. Adriana, what's going to happen between David and I? Well, he seems to be holding himself back right now. I think because he knows this is the guy that hurt you or upset you with the Ten of Swords. But eventually you'll hear from him because you have a wish around the situation and you have a new journey coming in. You'll hear from him out of the blue. Listen to your intuition at that point. Then at that point you have to decide whether or not you want him in your life. Elizabeth, love and career for the next 3 weeks. Well, it looks like you may be feeling a little bit better compensated and better respected around work. Things could move forward for you quickly. Cause for celebration comes in around having choices. As far as love is concerned, it doesn't look like anybody new is coming in, but you could reconnect with somebody from the past with the Six of Cups. There could also be a water sign that may be around. I don't know if this is somebody brand new. I don't think it's anybody that's brand new. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Looks like you're no longer holding yourself back, but you might be feeling a little bit frustrated around love, like not much is moving forward, or you just may feel like everything is 1 step forward and 2 steps back over the next couple of weeks. I think I'm up to Kalia. What's coming towards me? What is coming towards me? You may be moving forward towards greener pastures through divine timing. You're no longer holding yourself back and your intuition is heightened. Looks like you'll be feeling prepared for things to move forward. Anxiety moves into the past. Got some nice money coming in, and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something that makes you feel relieved. Lois, but am I ever going to be successful? Been going through a lot of stuff these past few months. I feel like we all feel like that. I feel like everybody's feeling the same, like stagnant, shitty energy. Everybody's been complaining about that kind of stuff. Let's see. Will I ever be successful? Yes, you will. Actually, you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. So you know something? Yeah, you'll be fine. It's just you're going through a moment like so many people feeling the same way, like just kind of flat. It's going to pass. It's going to pass. Adriana, what's coming in love? Got a Virgo coming in with a love offer that may be very perseverant. Things can move forward pretty quickly, and you're not going to look back on the past. I think somebody new may be coming in. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, and you could have some choices. You have a wish, and you have an Aquarius and a Sagittarius coming in. Wouldn't that be nice? Cinnamon, how will my next relationship be? Will it be long-term or short-term? I think it'll be long-term. I think think it'll be long term. I feel like once you get out of the situation that you're in, or you really make a decision to move forward, things will start to fall into place. What is she watching in there? It's Peppa Pig. I know it is. But what are they doing? Killing something? Simran, general for the rest of the week. General for the rest of the week. You got balance coming back to life. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. Maybe working on a creative project of some sort. Listen to your intuition. You may not be looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your life to move forward. And you're stepping into your own strength. You're no longer holding yourself back. Should be a pretty productive week. Empress Beauty, love. Being guided by the divine brings in the love cup full with things changing for the better quickly. If you're with someone now, current relationship looks good. There's plenty of room for growth, change, and transformation. If you're not with anyone, a Scorpio comes in. It looks like it'll have long-term potential around your next relationship. Or if you're in one. Georgia, what can I expect from the Virgo in the near future? Well, you should see he's not holding himself back so much. You may feel like he's starting to come forward. Like a wish comes true when communication picks up. You'll feel like negativity moves into the past and the hard work that you put in comes back to you. You'll probably be seeing one another in the near future. Adriana, was I the one chosen for the job, or are they still looking for more people? Have I been chosen yet? Are they looking for new people? I don't think that they're looking for new people. I think that they may be deciding now. I think you'll probably hear from them soon. Excuse me. Destiny, how does Ashton feel about me? Thinks that you're smart, intelligent, kind-hearted, successful, attractive, intuitive, unique, and creative. Communication could pick up between the two of you. Iqbal, how does he think about me? Thinks you're reliable, dependable, and loyal. Thinks that you have a good personality or you're fun to be around. Thinks that you're stable, sincere, kind-hearted, and unique. And finances. Perseverance pays off. Things change you for the better quickly, and you have a large sum of money coming to you. You also have the Three of Pentacles, which could be setting deep foundations and deep roots around business partnerships or clients, customers, whatever it is that you do for a living. It also looks like you have happiness that comes out of your finances. When will I see a return in sales from my business? Within the next 4 weeks, right through the winter time, you should see big returns. Aqua, what changes are coming this month in general? You have an old wound here that's starting to heal and move into the past. The world is at your feet, and you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Also looks like you're going to have some positive choices. Anxiety moves into the past, and your ambition is like reignited. Intuition is heightened. Definitely listen to it, and you're not holding yourself back. I think that you may have a Taurus that comes in that could be of significance this month. Being guided by the divine could bring in a new business opportunity or more business opportunities. Vicky, how will I feel if I get my piercings? It's going to hurt. You got sharp energy around it. It's going to hurt. There'll be a healing process. Maybe sore for a while, but I think that you'll get through it. It's going to be hurt. It's going to hurt. But, if it's something that you want, you'll get through it. The healing process sucks. Jamie and Brianna. Pretty good. You got communication picking up. You got success around the relationship starting to stabilize. The sun is in reverse. There's a delay to happiness, but happiness is still to come. It looks like communication between the two of you is picking up, and you should see one another in the near future. Summer love, why is my mom acting like she doesn't want to help me? Well, whatever it is, she wants you to handle it on your own. It's not that she doesn't want to help you. She either wants you to do it on your own, or she feels like you can't rely on her for this. I don't know what it is. So she's trying to get you to take care of whatever it is without her. Scared Street. When will I find a place that has everything that I'm looking for in my price range? Possibly within the next 4 to 6 weeks. Adonis, me and Jay from now until the end of the year. Do you see Jay expressing any romantic love towards me before the end of the year? I think you're going to have to be the one to do it. I don't think that I think she's waiting on you. I think your relationship with her is going to move forward without you having to do much. But I think that you may have to be the one that's in charge. Like, you may have to reach out to her and communicate through text messages. You may have to ask her to hang out. You may have to do all the work, and then things will move forward between you and her. By the end of the year, I would be surprised if you weren't in a relationship or at least seeing one another. but I wouldn't wait on her. She seems to be wanting you to do it. I don't know if it's because she's younger than you. Is she younger than you? She may be a little intimidated. May, what is Fee's next actions towards me? What is Fee's next actions towards me? Communication should come in. Some kind of a text message or a direct message. Communication comes in. That would be next. Oh, you're welcome, Cinnamon. Thank you, thank you. Donna, so good. What the heck is this? Remind me later. Georgia, I think you're going to get it. I think you're going to get that loan or whatever it is. Shirley, what did Elle think of the dress I wore today? If this is a guy, guys don't know anything about fashion. Probably didn't really think much. They don't really have an opinion about clothes. They don't know. I mean, I would say like he probably thought that you looked nice, but he doesn't know about the dress. Like they just don't really know that kind of stuff. Women notice it. I hate to say it, but like if you're asking about if he's going to notice it, your hair color, your new lipstick, your new blush, whether you wear your hair curly or straight, probably not. I mean, maybe if he's in the fashion industry, he would, but most guys, they just don't notice. Women notice. Really, women are the ones that pay attention to who's wearing what, the makeup and everything else. Men just, they may notice if something is drastically different, but they usually don't know what it is. Juliet, when will I meet a new person for a long-term relationship? Could be before the end of the year. Could be relatively soon. Medusa, what's the next action towards me after I texted him today? Communication. He'll get back to you maybe sometime over the weekend. Yeah, he'll respond back probably sometime over this weekend. Davy, general for the rest of the week. General for the rest of the week. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief around cause for celebration coming in around a new journey of some type. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may feel like the hard work that you put into your job comes back to you, or you're being well compensated or acknowledged. Get a little bit of good luck headed your way. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You may be feeling like you're doing really well at work. And negativity moves into the past. Money comes in. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And it could be from a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you have some nice money coming in. Magic, general for my accounting class from tonight until Wednesday night. Tonight until Wednesday night. The overall feeling is happiness. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may be putting in a whole lot of effort, and your good effort comes back to you. Working very hard makes anxiety move into the past. Negativity moves into the past. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around this class. I think you do what you got to do, and you'll be successful on that test that's coming up. And I think that you're going to end up doing better in this class than you thought you would. David, Jackson the Taurus, thoughts and energy towards me. Jackson the Taurus, thoughts and energy towards me. The overall energy is like things changing for the better quickly and kind, caring, sincere energy. I don't know what your relationship is like with this person, but it looks like slow and steady. Things should improve. This person thinks that you're smart, intelligent, has a lot of respect for you, finds you to be very focused and very well prepared, and may see that you have a lot of potential for the future. Magic, will I pass the accounting exam next Thursday? I think you're going to. Yeah, it always reads like this for you. If you put in the work, you're successful. But you have to put the work in. You can't just kind of wing it. You have to put the effort in. If you put the effort in, you pass. And I think overall, you're going to do better in this class than you thought that you would. Magic, will I pass my accounting class this semester? There's only a month and a half or maybe less of the class left. Where are you now? Are you in the low 70s? 73? I think you're going to pass it, and I think you're going to do better than you thought. You're going to pass. Magic, how do my parents and siblings think and feel about this week, but mainly today? Mini tower moments, negativity, what's going on? Like the tower in reverse could be either a tower moment moving into the past or a mini tower moment. There's a little bit of negativity or regret here, and maybe even a little bit of disappointment. Like the hard work that they put in didn't pay off for them. That energy is going to shift pretty soon. Pretty soon, slow and steady wins the race. They come out of this feeling. So I don't know what happened, but there could be something that they feel is a little bit negative or unsettling. Tree, I skipped. Okay, let me see. What is Caleb's intentions and current feelings towards me? Will he reach out, and is there a third party? We're currently not talking, I would say. Well, There is a lot of indecision around the situation, a lot of sharp energy, a lot of wounds and like disappointments. And I do think that this person has been, yeah, I do think that there's a third party around the situation. I'm not sure that they're going to reach out to you first. I would reach out to them if you want to speak to them, because the love cup here is in reverse, and there is a third party or something that's interfering with this. So I wouldn't wait on them. I would reach out to them if you want to see things move forward. Mariana, general for the next 24 hours. You have money coming in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Feeling successful. Feeling like life is starting to move forward when a wish comes true. And Aquarius and the Capricorn enter. Oh God, excuse me. Mariana, if I move out from where I'm currently living, will things be different with my Cancer, good or bad? I don't think things are going to be much different if you move out from where you're living. I think that this situation has issues, and whether you change locations of where you live, I still think there's going to be issues in the relationship. I don't think it's necessarily going to improve things. Like, that's not the solution to fixing the problem. Let's put it that way. The issues that need to be fixed or dealt with have nothing to do with where you're living. Who here haven't I gotten to yet? Summer I did. Jay I did. All right, let me go to the bottom and work myself up, because I think I answered for all those people. Sarah, general love reading. I didn't do this one. Well, you have a wish that comes out over your love life, and you're being guided by the divine. If you're not with anyone right now, romance is heating up with new energy. Cause for celebration comes in around Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you could be starting a new journey. If you're already with someone, I would say the same thing holds true, only instead of the Earth sign coming in, your current relationship would be stabilizing. Kelly, how does Lynx the Libra feel about me? Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, grounded, stable, well-prepared, attractive, kind-hearted, and has a lot of respect for you. Shirley, what's coming for LH and I in the future? What's coming for LH and I in the future? Well, there's a little indecision around this situation. And you might need to be a little bit patient. It looks like communication may be a little stagnant, but communication is coming in. But it could be like a little bit sporadic. After that, like, you may see one another. But I can't tell, like, I'm not seeing a committed relationship here, if that's what you're looking for. Not in the immediate future. It could be further than that down the line, but right now it looks like things are a little bit Wherever things are right now, this is probably where they're going to be for a while. Magic, for my free question, a deeper read into my parents' and siblings' current thoughts and feelings and energy towards me. Well, your parents' energy towards you is kind, caring, sincere. And they think that things for you are going to change for the better quickly, and they have a lot of respect for you. But there may be something that went on that made them feel like a mini tower moment, or you had a tower moment and it's moving into the past. I don't know what the situation is. But they may feel like maybe you could be a little difficult or a little bit mysterious at times, and they wonder if you're whether or not you're deceitful, or they're not sure. They got an indecision around them. They feel like you have a lot of potential, but sometimes they may not be sure whether or not you're kidding or joking about something or things that are going on, and that may make them a little nervous. Siblings may feel the same. Although I think the siblings are not as concerned as your parents are. But I don't know what's gone on. I don't know what that mini tower is. Whatever that mini tower is, it kind of is like they feel it's unsettling. And I don't know how many siblings you have, but it feels like if there's, I don't know, you got two younger siblings that feel like they look up to you very much. And I think that that may be something that your parents worry about, with you being either disconnected or mysterious or a little bit hard to read, because I think that they feel like the younger sibling looks up at you. Smearty, how will the upcoming concert go for V? Should go well. Anxiety moves into the past. Things move forward quickly. They feel like life has come back into balance. They're feeling prepared and excited, and they're listening to their intuition. Should be good. Well, I mean, I told you that story, right? When I was 15 years old, I was kind of seeing this guy. And I was at that point in my life, it's like whatever he wanted, I was willing to be, because I really wanted to be his girlfriend. And I had a friend, and her mom used to play the role of the cool mom. And her mom used to manipulate us, which I think is really disgusting. But at the time, I had no idea, right? So she told me that she's like, he would like you so much better if you got a haircut. Your hair is too long. He would like you so much better if you didn't wear red lipstick. Because back then I was like I was a rock star. I used to have like crazy like studded jewelry and whatever. I was 15. And he would like you better if you didn't wear short skirts, but you wore jeans. Jeans and heels. That's what he likes. So here I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to be exactly what he wants me to be. And so my mom was a hairdresser, and I never would let her cut my hair. And I asked her for a haircut, and she was like, what? So she didn't cut that much. Maybe she cut it to this length. She hated my hair too long. Anyway, so she was pleased to cut it. She cut it to probably about this length. And I changed everything that she suggested. So then I started hanging out with all my different look, and the guy didn't fucking notice. Like, it didn't say anything. I figured that he noticed, right? So years later, I run into him after, like, he started dating somebody else, and whatever happened, and I ran into him years later, and I brought it up to him. I was like, so-and-so told me that this, that, next thing. And he was like, really, Danny? He was like, do you think that I know what color lipstick you should be wearing? He's like, just think about that for a second. He's like, did you think that I knew? And after he said it, it made sense to me, but I didn't realize, like I didn't realize back then. Like I knew what color lipstick looked good or what didn't look good or what I liked or what I didn't like. But I didn't realize guys they don't know that. Like they may notice if something looks outrageously crazy, but I don't think that most guys could tell you what color lipstick you should be wearing or what color dress you should be wearing. They may notice that something looks really good, but they're not going to know what it is. Anyhow, and I was like, damn, I got a fucking haircut for this. Anyway, that was it. Then after that happened, I was like, I'm not changing anything for anyone. I don't care. Supreme, what does Jada think of me? Thinks that you're intuitive, creative, unique, perseverant, ambitious, attractive, maybe a little bit deep and mysterious, and genuinely a happy person. Cisco, I need to know where my life is heading. I'm really lost. Everybody's feeling like that. You came to the right place. We're all feeling like that. All right, let's see what's happening here for Cisco. Well, you got nice stuff happening. So, disappointments, heartaches, this bullshit is moving into the past. You got cause for celebration coming in around life starting to move forward. Have a little bit of patience. It's all about balance, one step at a time. You could find yourself working at a creative project or a new creative hobby that may be very important to you and you may get a lot out of. And who knows what potential it could have in the future down the line. Six of Pentacles. I don't know where you are in your life, but this would be feeling better compensated or better respected around work, school, business, whatever it is you do all day. It also could be a good omen for well-functioning personal relationships. If you're not in a relationship, you do have a committed relationship on the horizon. If you choose to enter it, it will be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life is starting to move forward towards greener pastures, so you're not going to be feeling like this for much longer. You should feel like you're making it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief with the world at your feet and growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life. So you're going to get there. You're just stuck in this horrible energy that we've all been stuck in. Hi, lady. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Unit. I'm trying to be strong, but mentally I've checked out. How will it go if I called it this weekend? How will it go if you call somebody specific this weekend? How will it go? I think it's going to go well. I think it'll go well. You're stepping into your own strength. Things are moving forward towards greener pastures. You could be reconnecting with somebody from your past, and it just may be like you feel relief around the situation. It just may be somebody that says the right thing at the right time and just makes you feel better. Unit, does my friend Nikki see that I'm sad? I don't think so. No. I think that if something is going on and you want to discuss it with someone, I think you got to tell them how you feel or tell them what's going on, because most of the time everyone's wrapped up in their own life and they're not really paying that much attention. They don't know what someone's going through on the inside. Oh, if you call out of work? Oh, I think you'll be okay if you call out. I think you'll be fine. Given the circumstances, I think you'll be okay. I mean, they may be a little annoyed, but I think you're allowed to. You have days for that reason. I wouldn't hold back. If you have the time to take, I would take it if you feel like you need it. And what will happen if I try to kiss Bernard? Timing around the situation is not good right now. Judgment's in reverse. You may be disappointed. I wouldn't try right now. Timing is just not there. What can I do to heal? The only thing that you can do is give it time. That's it. That, and I mean, some people get a lot out of journaling. I don't know. I don't really, I always felt like I didn't want to write out negative shit and then go back and reread the negative shit. So I never really got into that. But some people find it to be very therapeutic. It helps them heal. What I find is the most helpful is throwing yourself into something that you really love doing, and whatever it is. It could be creative, it could be athletic, whatever it is that like you know that you enjoy. Like I always think of those places that you go to paint and drink wine. Like sometimes people get really into that kind of stuff. Like it's a huge diversion and takes your mind off of whatever it is that's going on, because you can't think about what it is that's bothering you if you're focused on something else. So I always feel like that's helpful. Oh, you agree with me, Mr. E? I feel like it's always negative shit. And I don't want to go back and reread that and relive it. Which is it's terrible, because there should be more good stuff in there. I think I am up to NC. What's on the horizon in love? You could have a Capricorn that comes in that's brand new energy. You also may have some choices. Letting go of a disappointment or something or someone that is no longer serving you brings in a well-functioning relationship. Could be with a Capricorn, could also be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but I think you're moving forwards, not backwards. And see, when will I get a promotion? When will I get a promotion? You could within the next 8 weeks. If it doesn't happen in the next 8 weeks, the next opportunity will be early spring. Nunit, Bernard's thoughts and feelings towards me. He thinks that you're a kind, caring person, thinks that you're sincere, thinks that you have a really funny personality, thinks that you're kind of like a breath of fresh air or a free spirit. But he's a little apprehensive or a little nervous about what could happen between the two of you right now. Lady, you can donate for $1.99 to skip the line, or you can just wait. And when I finish the super chats, I answer the free ones. I do my best to get to everyone. Sometimes I don't get to everyone, but I try to. Mariana, the Cancer's energies towards me today. Will things improve between us? Well, things can improve. I mean, there's not, hope is not lost. There is like being prepared for growth, change, and transformation. Things can improve, but there is a lot that needs to be worked on here. There's like disasters and arguments and feeling like you're treated unfairly or maybe disrespected, and may feel like the whole thing is upside down. I don't know. You both will have to be on the same page if you want to straighten out this relationship. It's possible, but you both have to be willing to do the work. And I'm not 100% sold that this situation is... I mean, I think that it's savable if you're both in it, but I just don't know if you're both going to be in it to really work on the situation. So maybe something that you have to think about. Oh, you like this hair? Thank you. Mix things up a little bit, you know? Okay, let's see. Or was I on the free list? Cisco, I did. Empress, did I do Empress? I think I did. Miss M, A's next actions towards me. They're slow and stagnant, and they're kind of holding themselves back, and you may feel a little bit disappointed by them, but they will reach out to you and communication will pick up. Rookie, may I know if my manifestations will come true? Some will come true. I don't know how many you got going on or what you're trying to do, but not everything is going to manifest the way you expect it to, but some will. C3, general love. Okay, general love. You're no longer holding yourself back. You could have choices on the horizon and you're feeling prepared. If you're not with anyone right now, Sagittarius comes in. A Cancer comes in, and so does a Gemini. No longer holding yourself back. Anxiety is moving into the past around love, and you're feeling prepared. If you're not in a committed relationship right now, you may be exploring options. Next relationship you enter will be very romantic, a soulmate connection with lots of potential. Oh, I didn't do Empress? Okay. All right, let me go back and do Empress, because what's coming towards me before the end of this year? Things change you for the better quickly around finances. You could have a new job opportunity that comes in where you're feeling better compensated or better respected. You may also be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. The Wheel of Fortune, you got some good luck coming in. You're moving on to greener pastures, and you're feeling very successful around a new job opportunity. A Taurus enters, or a Taurus could be around. Miss M, I did, right? Gee, do they know that I smoke? Do they know that I smoke? I think they know that you smoke, yeah. John, general for this month. General for this month. You have a wish that's going to come true. Put it out into the universe. You could have a new journey on the horizon around business, that the hard work you put in comes back to you and you feel like your career is starting to move forward. A Libra enters, feeling better compensated and better respected around business. Negativity moves into the past. And you've got some choices around business on the horizon. Capricorn enters. Not looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your life to move forward. John, love also for this month. Love also for this month. Got a new journey on the horizon. If you feel like you put a whole lot of work into love and it hasn't come back to you, that energy should change. Before the end of the year, your perseverance pays off. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your personal life. Listen to your intuition. Out of the clear blue sky, life can move forward with a Scorpio or a Pisces. It also looks like you have an earth sign that's coming in. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You might have some choices this month, but also between now and the end of the year. I like the idea of having choices. Rimmel, how did my manager feel about my work today? Good. Feels like there's growth, change, and transformation, like a new beginning. Feels like you worked really hard. Communication looks good between you and the manager. Looks good. Stacy, why hasn't Sam removed me from social media? I don't think he's thought about it. It's just not something that has crossed his mind. I don't think he's gonna delete you. Mystery love reading. Romance should be heating up for you. If you're with someone, great. If you're not with anyone, cause for celebration comes in around a Leo. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini that comes in that could be of significance. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. A new venture is on the horizon. And it could be a soulmate connection that's heating up. Coolette, Virgo's intentions towards me. Virgo's intentions towards me. They're being guided by the divine. They're a little slow and stagnant right now, but they will be picking up communication in the near future. That's what they're thinking about anyway. Anjali, reading for my health, please. I haven't been feeling great. Okay. I would always tell you, make sure that you're going to the doctor and you're having all of your annual checkups. But overall, listen to your intuition when it comes to your health. You got success coming in. Anxiety is moving into the past, and you may be a little bit more proactive about your health moving forward. Feeling a little bit more ambitious. I think your health is okay, but I would always check it out with the doctor, being guided by the divine. If you feel like something is off, go have it checked out. But I think you're okay. Divine Cancer, which chakra should I meditate to be in sync to attract abundance in all aspects of my life? We got chakra cards. Let's see. You're the first person to get a chakra card, just so you know. Ah, the yellow one. Prayer. The yellow one, which would be your solar plexus. Let's see what it says. Prayer. The legend. An old man sits on his porch with his grandson, sipping lemonade and reminiscing. He wanted to be a traveling preacher. He's been all set to leave his home, but his father reminded him to pray for guidance. That very night his father died, and the man realized that the spirit was telling him to stay. Oh, I see. Okay. Now that his grandson appreciates the lemonade and the old man smiles, he's never regretted staying on the farm. I don't really get that. So the old man sits on the porch. He wanted to be a traveling preacher, but he didn't leave home, and he's glad that he didn't because his father passed away um, and he never regretted staying on the farm. Okay, so here it says inspiration. Cool lemonade is a reminder that there is always a plan. If you are sidetracked from your path, then you will be guided back to your true calling. Personal inquiry. If my most powerful thoughts are a form of prayer, how can I live in active prayer? Key ideas. All prayers are answered. Following following where life leads, being of service and fulfillment. Keywords: clarity, destiny, authenticity. Meditation. Knowing that you cannot take anything with you when you leave this earth. The thoughts create your world. Think now of the things that make you happy. Having all that you desire begins with taking what you need now at the right time. Trust that what you'll be offered will be the best for you. Whether or not you take what is offered is entirely up to you. So that's kind of interesting because you asked about abundance in all areas of your life, and the card is pretty much saying you can't take it with you, so enjoy what you have now, right? So that's pretty interesting that that card came out. All prayers are answered. Um, clarity, destiny, authenticity. The yellow chakra is the courage. Have courage. Have courage in your personal strength. I always felt like stimulating your sacral chakra, not the sacral one, the solar plexus, doing like a strong abs workout, I feel like that helps to strengthen it. Nav, Ammon and I for the rest of November. You might feel as if the love has run out with the love cup and the two of cups in reverse. And it looks like you might be moving on to greener pastures. Not looking back on the past fondly. The Emperor is in reverse. Somebody may be trying to control and manipulate this situation, but it doesn't seem to work for them. I don't think much is going to happen between the two of you for the rest of November. I think that it's kind of run its course. Risha, will AP's height ever increase? I don't think so. Depends how old this person is. They may have stopped growing by now. Abhishek, how does the Scorpio think of me? Thinks that you're intuitive, successful, grounded and stable, kind-hearted and happy. Jasmine, will I win the court case tomorrow? I'm filing against my landlord. Yes, I think you will. Katerina, general love. A disappointment moves into the past and a wish comes true around love. You may have some choices. Being guided by the divine. If you're not with anyone right now, out of the clear blue sky, romance heats up with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and it could have long-term potential. Long-term commitment potential around it. Love and light. What are S and his brother's feelings and their energy towards me? Their energy is weak and like moving forward. I don't know what that's all about. I would say that they may be feeling very unsuccessful and very held back around the situation. They think that you're a nice person who's smart, sincere, successful, and ambitious. But I don't know. Their energy is a little distant or detached right now. Jaspreet, how did A feel about our phone call? I think this person felt pretty good about the phone call. There may be an offer that comes in that would be hard to turn down, like a wish comes true and like the world is at their feet. I think that they're feeling positive about that phone call. Rimmel, any tarot messages for me on 11/11? Things should be changing for you for the better quickly. As far as you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, or if you're already in school, you're being guided by the divine. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward quickly, and you should be feeling very successful and relieved as we make it through the rest of this year. Mariana, will R reach out to me soon? I would say probably within a week or so. Simran, how do I make Scorpio respect me and leave me alone? Set boundaries. You don't answer them. So if they're not respecting you, right, you're giving them too much. If you want them to leave you alone, you have to not talk to them anymore. You have to ignore them. Don't respond to them. If you want someone to leave you alone, you ignore them. That's how you get rid of them. But if you respond to this person, they're going to keep... It's like this in all situations. As long as you're communicating with them, they know that they have you for whatever it is that they want. If you're not setting up the boundaries and you keep going back and you keep answering them, then they know that they've won. That's why you feel like they disrespect you. And there's your Scorpio right there. You have to lay down the law. You can't make them do anything. You have to be the one that does it. You can't make anybody do anything. The only person you can control is yourself. But they can only bother you if you allow them. So if they call you, you block them if you don't want them to bother you. Or you ignore them. Don't answer them. Block them if you don't want them to bother you. You're the one that's in control. You can't explain it to somebody who doesn't care. And if they're not accepting your boundaries, they obviously don't care. They don't have any respect for you. So you have to take it to the next step. It's a similar thing with all these women that get caught in these situations where the guy doesn't show up, and then he shows up, and then he doesn't show up, and then he shows up, and then he calls, and then he doesn't call, and then he ghosts, and then he comes back. It's like he's not coming back as a changed person. He's coming back to do the same thing that he's done the last 12 times. But for some reason, and I've been in this situation too, so I totally get it, they think it's going to be different. Well, you're putting up with that. As long as you're putting up with it, they're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep coming back. They're going to keep doing it because it feeds their ego or whatever the nonsense is. And if you don't stop it, then it's going to continue to you can't say to them, okay, well, next time you don't call me back, I'm never going to talk to you again. They don't believe it because they've done it 300 times, and 301 times you've taken them back. So you just have to be stern with them. Fucking ignore them. D, general love. A new beginning on the horizon. If you're not with anyone right now, a Scorpio comes in, a Leo comes in, a Virgo comes in. Out of the clear blue sky, life changes for you for the better. When you no longer hold yourself back, the sun comes in. Be careful not to get involved in a three-ring circus. just be careful that you don't find that the people that enter are single and there's no third parties, because that would bring issues, that would bring trouble. But otherwise, it looks like romance heats up out of the clear blue sky, no longer holding yourself back. A Virgo comes in, a Leo comes in, and so does a Scorpio. Aries love. Anxiety moves into the past. It looks like communication picks up out of the clear blue sky with a love interest if you have one. If you don't have one, then you have one coming in. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition. You've got some good karma coming back. You've got, yeah, you've got plenty of options coming in here. Things could be heating up for you and you may be exploring your opportunities. Explore opportunities and make the decisions in your best interest, and your love life moves forward. It takes you right to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. Come on, I live with a Scorpio and they behave with such a big ego and they belittle people, so I'm thinking of moving out. I don't know if I should shove it all, move out in January or April. I would just, I mean, I wouldn't move out because of them unless, you know, you feel like you can't live there for whatever reason. But I wouldn't have them be the deciding factor as to whether or not you move out. Because then it's almost like you're running away from the problem. I would rather see you stand up to the problem, right? So let them have a big ego. Ignore them. You know, let them, it can only bother you if you let it bother you, whatever it is. If they belittle you, like, don't talk to them. Ignore them. I would only make the decision to move out if it's something that you want. I wouldn't move out because they're forcing you out. I would do what you can to, you know, because it's similar to like a bully. If you don't stand up to the bully, they're going to continue to bully you. But if you stand up to them and you give it right back, then there you go. But if you're like, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to live here anymore anyway, then I would have that be the deciding factor, not this person. Ollie, general for today. Ollie, general for today. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Don't let anybody bullshit you. You got some nice money coming in. Have patience. Things may be slow and steady. It wins the race today. It looks like you may run into somebody from your past or an old friend you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Miss Hilario, will I keep on finding another wedding planner, or will I just hire Javelin and her team? Okay, will I find a new wedding planner? I think you'll find a new wedding planner. I'm not convinced that you're going to hire her. Oh, if you're single, right, and you're like dating, or there's interests that come in, just make sure that those people are really single and that they're not already with someone. Because if you were to enter a third party situation, if you enter a third party situation but you're aware of it, that's your business. I don't like when somebody enters a third party situation and they don't know, and then they find out 3 months or 6 months later. That shit's not fair. So I would just make sure that you know exactly what's going on. Mystery, general chakra read, any specific blocks. Okay, here we go. Chakra cards. Ooh, the red chakra. Haha, soulmate. So the red chakra is basic needs, the root. See what it says. Soulmate. The legend. It's time for him to leave her again. To use the script that he always does at this point. He even knows her next line. She'll say, "How can you do this to me?" But unexpectedly, she says, "I love you." The words of the script die on his tongue. He struggles to get them out, just a few words, and he will be free. But they won't come. Suddenly, he clasps her to him. He loves her. This is true freedom he sought. This is the true freedom that he sought. Inspiration. To enjoy the beauty of a rose, we must risk being pricked by our inner thorns. By our inner thorns. Okay. This offers a new way to live. The best incentive to change is love. Personal inquiry. What truth am I embracing? The card indicates that we're no longer living a lie. Key ideas. Speak your truth. Choosing love, freedom through transformation, resistance to commitment, and unexpected outcome and new truths. Keywords. Authenticity, treasure, and trust. Meditation. Take a deep breath and keep relaxing until you find yourself in a safe space. Ask the great spirits to help you face that which you are longing for. Allow the nerves to pass. You may now know how to handle your present situation or the knowledge that will come to you soon. Or you'll have the knowledge that comes to you soon. These are pretty interesting. So the root chakra, which is love, which I guess is the basic need, I would never really associate that with the root chakra. I always associated the root chakra, and I used to teach about the the chakras all the time. I used to teach more about house, money, food, water, survival. I never really looked at it much as love, but I guess that's something that I learned new today. Yeah, I guess you could consider it to be a basic need. Love is a basic need. Dee Dee, is Venus Scorpio single? Yes, I think so. Cynthia, how did Andrea feel about seeing me today? This person felt a little bit like they were holding themselves back, but they were very happy to see you. Seems like things have changed for the better quickly. Watch out that they're not trying to manipulate something with the Emperor in reverse. Elizabeth, do you see me getting child support for this month? Yes. And a general reading. Perseverance pays off. You got money coming in. Yeah, you should get money this month. Perseverance pays off. Negativity moves into the past. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life. Stepping into your own ambition brings in great happiness. You got a little bit of good luck on your side right now. Use it. Yeah, you got the ability to manifest new opportunities as well. Cynthia, I met Andre a few months ago. We're friends and keeping it cool, but thinking we like each other. What are his true intentions if we start to date? You could start to date. There's potential here. You've got growth, change, and transformation coming in. Things could start to move forward pretty quickly. I mean, being guided by the divine brings growth, change, and transformation. And it could be successful. Cause for celebration comes in. You got a little bit of good karma here. I would give it a shot. I would give it a shot. See what happens. Does look like there's potential. Simran, general chakra read. Any specific blocks? Oh, you got the root chakra too. Insecurity. Oh, look at that little devil there. Wow. All right, let's see what it says. Insecurity. Demon Red Rainbow. That's the name. Demon Red Rainbow. The greatest adversary is the one living inside me. The legend. Bob is an inventor, yet never finishes anything. He's always giving up on his projects, convinced that they are useless. One day he finishes something and is elated until a demon appears, taunting him. The demon, Red Rainbow, is comprised of our greatest fears. In the dream, Bob discovers that he can distinguish between real and imagined fears. The demon, the Red Rainbow, can no longer stop him from realizing his dreams. Inspiration. Miraculous changes lie ahead. Life always takes us for a turn for the better when we face our demons. Stay on course. Trust an ally will appear. The gift of adversity is never given without the ability to overcome it. Personal inquiry. Do I listen to my fear? How can I tap into my courage? Key ideas. Being courageous. Facing adversity. Finding tremendous power within. Undervaluing your contribution. Keywords. Freedom, bravery, success. Meditation. From a place of peace, call upon 2 or 3 of your spiritual protectors. When they appear, express your fears. Allow your protectors to give you strength to assist you in becoming greater than your fears. How do you feel now? Interesting. These are pretty cool. Demon Red Rainbow. Kira Lynn, will I get a good paying job after graduation? Yes, I believe that you will. Yeah, and you may even have some options too, which is nice. Amara, will me and my love person meet this December? Will me and my love person meet this December? I don't think so. Jess, is N the one that I will get married to? No, I don't think so. I don't see marriage coming in here. It looks like you may end up walking away from this person. Blues, career for next week. Looks pretty good. It's a productive week. You're stepping into your strength. You're feeling confident. You're feeling prepared. You have plenty of choices. Disappointments move into the past. And good, feeling better compensated and better appreciated comes in around your career. Looks good. Oh, you're welcome, Kira. You're very welcome. My back is still a little tight from whatever exercise I did the other day. It's better, though, than it was. It's a little tight. Today's was crazy. It was a 10-minute Tabata. And I was like, yeah, it's 10 minutes. No big deal. I was sweating like a pig. I'm doing Heather Robertson's. I think it's Robertson. She's doing a 30-day challenge. And the videos are only 10 minutes. I was like, yeah, no big deal. 10 minutes. I was dripping in sweat. Elizabeth, what does the ex want? He keeps asking for pics, and I'm like, nah, I ain't the same person. Does he realize that or no? No, he doesn't realize it. No, he thinks he's looking to start something again, and he's going to keep trying. He's very persistent. This has been going on for quite some time, and he's not ready to give up. He's going to keep trying. It's what happens. You know, these idiots, they don't do the right thing, and then usually the situation is that it's usually the female that heals, gets over it, and just doesn't want to go back. And then he's the one crying, and then that's good. That's what he gets. Lady Blind Wolf, why won't JCB talk to me? Why won't JBC talk to me? JCB talk to me? Poor timing. So they got some stuff happening here. They feel like they don't have a lot of choice. They feel like they've got decisions to make, and they're feeling very undecided. They feel unsuccessful. They feel as if timing around them is poor. They're feeling very weak. They feel like they just may be going through a serious moment where nothing is working for them, or they feel like nothing is working for them, and they're just not up to talking. It's not going to last, though. You're going to have communication with this person relatively soon. I think that if you kind of pull your energy back and disappear a little bit and don't try to contact them, you'll hear from them relatively soon. Simran, will S's offer be beneficial or useful to me at all? I don't really think so. Julie, can you see why I had a dream about R and his family and some other people there that I don't know? I think it was just a disappointment. Disappointment in the way that they've treated you, and the whole situation is coming out in the dream state. It's like you may be feeling like you're moving past it. You may feel like they're keeping secrets from you. I don't think that anybody is, but I think that that's like subconscious fears that you have, or subconscious bullshit that's in there. Julie, what's going on with R and L? Same old bullshit. There's negativity around the situation. They may not even be speaking right now. The relationship is weakening, or it has weakened, but then there's a new beginning on the horizon, and they go through the same bullshit again. It's like a toxic relationship that keeps going around in a circle, but nobody wants to get off the ride. Kayla, general for the rest of November. Okay, general for the rest of November is slow and steady wins the race. Listen to your intuition. You got some money coming in and feeling better compensated or better respected around work, school, or business, whatever it is that you do all day. A wish comes true. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well, and things change you for the better quickly. Daria, can you tell me anything about my future husband? Somebody who's perseverant and strong, kind-hearted and caring, sincere. They may be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They seem to be genuinely a happy person, very passionate, hardworking, well-balanced, and intuitive. High vibration, anything about my next job? Yeah, you should feel like you're better compensated and treated better and better, better compensated, better respected, pay is better, and you should feel like you have a very grounded, stable foundation. Things can move forward around that job quickly, as you may feel like you got a little bit of good karma that comes in around it. Kayla, why hasn't AW been there for me? Why hasn't AW been there for me? Right? I don't know exactly what you mean by that. I don't know what you're expecting them to do or how you're expecting them to be there. But they feel like it's either... I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but they feel like you're not... it's like overstepping boundaries, or you're expecting too much from them. And it kind of gives them anxiety. I don't know what the situation is, but it's like the two of you aren't on the same page with where the relationship is, and I think you're expecting more from somebody that is not willing to give more. Julie, is that tower still hitting R this year? Yes, it is. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Anthony, messages from the Cancer to me. And does she think about me these days? Yeah, I think she does think about you, and I think that she would tell you that she's either looking for work or she's like putting in a lot of hard work around work, school, or business, and that it's finally starting to pay off for her. It also looks like she's listening to her intuition, and she might tell you that she's looking to start a new journey on the horizon. She's looking to get her life together and move forward. JJ, can I expect good changes next year in my job? Yeah, I believe so. Should be a good year for you. The chakra cards are, they're like oracle cards, but each, depending on what color the card you get, depends on what chakra it resonates with, and then the book gives you like a little reading. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Amazing me, next 48 hours. A disappointment moves into the past. You could get communication from somebody that you've been hoping to hear back from, and you may feel relief around a situation that you put a whole lot of hard work into. You should see the payoff. Whatever it is that you've been spending time or effort working on should pay off in the next couple of days, and you should feel relief around that situation. Julie, when will C tell me the truth that he's not in a relationship? Maybe sometime before the end of the year. Oh, Anthony, I don't think the two of them are together. I think that he screwed her over pretty good. And then I think what happened was he wanted to go back with her. And I don't think that she took him back, which is a damn good thing, because there's too many people that take them back, and that just gives them an opportunity to do it a second time. Coco, weekend. Weekend looks good. You have a wish that comes true. You're feeling like things are moving forward, no longer feeling held back. Listen to your intuition, and you may be very busy this weekend. Jimmy, can I trust the woman in my mind right now? No, not really. Julie, how is he in his living situation with the girl and her daughter? The situation is okay. They don't come off as two people that really do like a lot of communicating. I think the situation is okay. It's livable, but you know, at some point they have to make a decision to get out. Like, they can't live together forever, because it's going to hold back both of their lives. You know, it's going to be hard for anybody to accept that kind of a living situation. Cynthia, will Andrea get me pregnant? Pregnancy is free will. You are in control of whether or not you get pregnant. If you don't want to have any more children, you need to use birth control. This is not like a destiny thing. This is like, if you don't use birth control, you're going to get pregnant. I would definitely at this point, this stage of the game, suggest that you be very careful about getting pregnant right now. It's your business, it's your decision, but this is not up to like the powers that be. This is about the decision to use birth control and not to. So that choice is yours. I can't tell you that he's not going to get you pregnant. If you're not using birth control, you will get pregnant. That's just the way it is. So you have to decide that. It's not for the cards to decide. And I would be very careful about whether or not you get pregnant right now. Yeah, I mean, I can't. It's like, if you don't use birth control, you're going to get pregnant. That's just how it is. So you have to be very careful. I mean, I know that your kids are very small right now, and I think adding another one is just going to add to you know, all the other madness that you have in your life. I would be very careful. That's my that I can tell you, it for your highest good would be very careful. But that's what the pregnancy is, free will, 100%. If you don't want to get pregnant, you have to go on birth control or use condoms, and I would consider using condoms regardless, even if you're on birth control, because I just don't trust anyone. I would be very careful at this point, because especially in a new relationship. Julie, has R's mom set out or did any evil to me? I don't think that she has. No, I don't think she has. I think she likes you. I think she likes you. I don't think she wants to hurt you. Julie, why doesn't C and her live together? I think it's been years since they're apart. Because it's easy. Because it's easy. It's cheap, it's easy, and they make it work. Two people that don't have feelings for one another, they can live together. Well, who cares? Nobody cares, right? The only time that you're going to fall into a trap with this kind of situation is if one person has feelings, or both people have feelings, or they can't get out of one another's hair. But otherwise, they could live together forever. Thing is that if they don't leave the situation, their lives aren't going to move forward. It's like I was saying to somebody before. If you're holding on to something that's not working, it's going to prevent your life from moving forward. Like, who is going to get with somebody when they're living with their ex? Is that you got to really make a decision to, I got to get my life together. I can't rely on this other person for the rest of my life, because it's just as sketchy. Who trusts that? So at some point, the two of them are going to have to make the decision to go their separate ways, and whatever the situation may be. I know that it's just really fucking expensive to live in New York. I think that's probably why they're staying together, or why they live together. But it's gonna hold their lives up. It's gonna hold their lives up. Yeah, and then at some point, sooner or later, somebody is gonna, right? And sooner or later, someone's moving forward with their life, and they're gonna have to end it. She likes you now, yeah. But I don't think that she ever didn't like you. I think that she was like skeptical. I think that she thinks the world of him, but I don't think that she ever didn't like you or wanted to cause you harm. What a pain in the ass. Cynthia, is my baby's father mad or jealous because I didn't want him anymore, and I not respect him, and I treat him differently now? He's not really mad, because he's not convinced that you don't want him anymore. He thinks that you're mad at him. He thinks that you're aggravated, but he still thinks that he can get with you if he wants to. That's where he is right now. I think that in time, when he realizes that at some point you are not going to take him back, that's when he'll be upset, and that's when you could see a change in him, but you won't care at that point what he says or does. I mean, this guy has earned it. You know, he's really earned it, because he's done horrible things, and you've put up with it for a long time. So he's made his bed, although he's very arrogant, and he doesn't see it right now. So he still thinks that he can do whatever he wants, and you're going to take him back. Let's see what happens in the near future. Nuzrat, what Sadiq is thinking about me. Thinks that you're a nice person, but may feel like you're trying to manipulate something with the Emperor in reverse is someone who's trying to manipulate something. Like, this is like, I'm trying to get you to do something, or I'm trying to make something happen. That's not happening naturally. They also may be feeling a tower moment around this situation. I don't know what that's about, but they may be a little upset with things. I don't know. I don't know what your relationship is with them. Are they involved with somebody else? There's a third party here. Maybe that's what it is. They may be a little bit upset about something. Ashley, general. You've got the love cup here is full. If you're with someone, great, things look good. If you're not with anyone, a Leo enters. An argument, a dispute, a disagreement will resolve itself and move into the past. It looks like feeling better compensated, better respected around work, and you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. The hard work that you put into your job, school, work, business, whatever it is you do all day will come back to you. And it looks like you have a new journey here on the horizon. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, gee, thank you, V. Thank you, thank you. Same to you. Same to everybody here in this chat. Jay, how'd the Taurus feel when she saw me tonight? Happy? Celebratory? Like a new beginning is on the horizon? Thinks that you're smart, strong, successful, attractive, well-balanced, and that you don't hold yourself back. Did you talk to her tonight? This isn't the one that doesn't talk. This is the one that talks, right? Or no? Or this is one that doesn't talk. The other one that talks, you know her name. I can't remember. Anyway. Whoever this is, they thought pretty highly of you. But I think you got a good reputation there anyway. I think everybody pretty much likes you. Is there anyone here I have an answer for yet? No, it's not the one that doesn't talk. It is the one that doesn't talk. I don't remember. A. Hamilton, general next week. Okay, you have a disappointment that moves into the past, and you have a lot of work and a lot of money coming in. So you may be very busy with work, feeling better compensated, better appreciated. Financial stability comes in, and the Ten of Pentacles, a large sum of money heads your way. There could be a water sign next week that's of significance, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You feel like you're, somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and your perseverance pays off next week. Next week should be a good week. Julie, so she changed her mind about moving out, and she's still in a relationship with another guy. Yeah, I can see how the other guy is going to do this. I know that he has been around longer. I gotta say. No, I think that she still plans on. It's like, you know, it's one of these things where it's like, I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it, but she doesn't seem to get off her ass and actually do it. Eventually, this is going to come to an end. Eventually, she's probably going to be the one that leaves first. I do think that she's got another guy around her, yeah. Prussian, the pendulum said that I've been notified the 2-bedroom is coming up next week. What's your take? Yeah, I would say before the end of the month. Yeah. DD, next 48. Stepping into your own ambition brings success. Feeling prepared, feeling a little bit more financially stable. You may even have a new job or business opportunity that comes in. Or it could be a side hustle. It looks like a Pisces, a Cancer, nope, Pisces, a Capricorn, and a Sagittarius could be around, and you might be moving on to greener pastures. Life starts to move forward over the next couple of days. how is he going to react when his neighbor tells him that I came to visit and surprise him and he wasn't there? He's going to be curious. He'll probably reach out to you, or you'll hear from him. He's going to wonder what you were looking for or what you wanted. He'll be curious, and you should hear from him. Mel, general. You've got the world here at your feet, and you've got money coming in. No longer holding yourself back, no longer looking back on the past fondly. You're eager for your life to move forward. More financial stability comes in, and you're prepared for it. A water sign enters: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like the hard work that you put into work comes back to you. An argument, a disagreement will resolve itself and move into the past, and an old wound is starting to heal and move into the past, and you shouldn't have to deal with it anymore. Julie, is C going to wait to tell me the truth when I move on to the Capricorn? Could be, yeah. Yeah, he's playing games. He's playing games. He's got, you know, it's like, it's almost like he's got this bullshit story so that he doesn't have to explain to you why he's not giving you a full commitment, but yet he's not really with anybody else. And yeah, it's like it doesn't have to be so difficult, but maybe he's, I don't know. It's like for him, he feels like he's safe saying that he's in a relationship, because then you're not expecting anything from him. V, can you please tell me how my December exam will go? It should go really well. Got a new journey on the horizon. You're listening to your intuition. You're feeling strong, stable, secure, and intelligent. Yeah, it should go well. Julie, the Capricorn, is the Capricorn still this year? Yes, I think so. Good luck, V. You'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. Jay, I haven't really spoken to the Taurus yet. I still want to explore and see what could happen with her. What could happen next? You guys could start talking. It's like divine intervention may step in and put you guys in a situation where you have to talk about something. It looks like almost like she's waiting for you to make a move or to start conversation, because she doesn't want to be the one to start it, which is so stupid. But, you know, she watches everything and takes everything in, and I think she's looking for you to start communication with her. That's what could happen next. Once you start talking, I think it'll just be easy. You guys will just be talking all the time like nothing. And I think something more could happen with her. All right, anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Julie, do you see me staying at Oxford Place? Just some situation that doesn't look too right. All right, am I staying at the Oxford Place? I think you'll be there for a little while. Maybe a couple of months. Maybe throughout the winter. I think eventually you're going to end up in a hospital. That's what I think. But you might stay here until you get the hospital place. Anybody else? Any other last questions before I go? Depression, love in the spring. Yes, you could have a successful connection that comes in this spring. With solid, stable foundation. Listen to your intuition. It could be like a dream comes true or a wish comes true. Negativity around love has moved into the past and your love life can move forward this spring, definitely. That's it. Anybody else? Or we're finished? Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, so I won't be on in the morning, but I'm hoping to get on in the afternoon. You know, it all depends on Miss Avery. But today she took a nice nap, so, because we were at the park for 2 hours and she was running around. Anyhow. All right, so that's it for me tonight, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. What time is it? 11:24. Oh, shit, I should charge this. Like, why do I not charge things? All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye-bye. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Shit, let me get that last one. Hang on. Why can't this charge right? What the hell? What the heck? Is that right? There we go. Julie, does R still the same way? Does R still feel the same way? Does R still feel the same way? I think he does still feel the same way. Yeah, I do think he still feels the same way. He's thick and stubborn, man. Holy God. Oh, all right, that's it for me tonight, guys. Thank you all very much for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow.